That would be really great. I don't know how long they're planning on keeping this game around, but I certainly hope that they will. Like, Ultima, I think, is still running, so I would hope that this game would still be running in a long time. So for those of you who are not familiar with hunters, it's always good to look at the aggro mechanics and see like who has aggro. So as a tank, I should be trying to pull aggro from these hunters, but some of them are still managing to keep it. And that's partly because they have such high DPS. And if Shoke's still watching, I have a speed buff now from the hunters. Get 17% out of combat run speed. Normally it's around 15, but they've got it buffed. So it's fantastic for getting around. Wardens get a 25%, but you have to toggle it. Hunters will go in and out of combat, no problem. That's good to know. So to pull, I like yellow-green to pull, because it just gives that little bit of a dot versus yellow-yellow, which is just really more aggro. Thank you for letting me know, TMK. I must have missed grabbing some sort of quest, because this guy's doing quests that I don't have. Well, I would say that the games are quite different than the movies. Lord of the Rings Online is really fantastic because you really get to explore that world of Middle-earth, much more in depth than you would ever see in the movies. So like Evendim, for example, never in the movies. Totally in the lore, but never in the movies. So it's really cool to just see like all the different places, and especially going down to Gondor and all that sort of stuff. It's like, oh, this is just out of the books. It's fantastic. Well, TMK, I do think it is easier, but I think that It kind of has to be when your level cap is 100. Like, you've got to be able to get new players in the game, and have them willing to keep leveling, keep leveling, keep leveling, keep leveling, all the way to 100. It's a long way to hold a player. I am clearly missing quests. I'm gonna separate from these guys just to get back on track with the quests. Okay. I think that I missed something in the quest chain, and so that was partly why I couldn't really continue on with them. It's Shok, it's less farming. I wouldn't call it farming. Like Guild Wars 2, that's farming. LOTRO, it's farming, but like you're doing stuff, you're doing instances, and you know, at the end you're generally guaranteed decent loot. You know, rather than it being like, oh, I've got to kill all of the mobs that I see in order to see if I can get this super high level item. If you complete an instance or something like that, then you know you're going to get the item. Or, you know, an equivalent high level item. Bring the supplies and journal back.
What can I do for you? Could I speak with you a moment?
This is intolerable.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, leveling, you really don't need to, like, really work on your gear, per se, because the quest items that you get, the quest rewards, are